Hello there everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video in which I'm going to be showing you my evening routine as a psychology master's student. If you've just found this channel, you might not know, but this is a sort of a lead on from my previous videos of a morning routine and a day in the life of a psychology master's student. So I'll be sure to leave those both linked down below for you to go and check those out if you want to, before watching this or after watching this. Anyway, moving on swiftly, it's currently 5:25. I promise I am dressed underneath this dressing gown. It's just very cold at the minute, so I put this on instead of the heating because psychology master student broke. And I've just come downstairs to start cooking dinner, which, to be honest, I'm a bit disappointed in myself for, because I do usually pride myself on the fact that we cook quite good meals in this house, but tonight we are having nuggets and chips, which is fine. Sometimes you just need a quick meal. I've got a lot that I want to get done tonight. I'm trying to make my evenings a little bit more productive, and I also do something quite exciting on the evenings now, which you'll see later, and I just want a quick meal tonight. I don't want to cook. I've been filming all day, so I shouldn't have to justify having nuggets and chips, but here I am doing just that. When I say nuggets, we're actually having these Bird's Eye Green Cuisine plant-based nuggets, so they're not actually chicken nuggets. I don't know what they're made from, but we had these the other night for the first time, never tried them before, and I had to do a double take to check that I hadn't put normal nuggets in. These taste so much like real chicken. The only difference is I think they're a bit more bouncy, which is a weird way to describe it, but if you have these you'll know what I mean. And the aftertaste is a bit planty if you don't have it with sauce, but I always have my nuggets with like barbecue or ketchup or mayonnaise, so really didn't taste the difference. And these were on rollback, so I'll definitely be buying some more of these. And to go with it, we're just having some McCain's French fries. Also gonna have some mushrooms with it, I think, which is a little bit weird, but we're at the stage of our like food shopping where it's been a while since we've done a food shop, and there's just a few bits that are going off soon. So I've got 3 of these little mini mushrooms which actually go off today. Yeah, today, 2nd of March. So we're gonna have these, and I'll probably just whack a bit of cheese on top. I don't have any tomato to join them because, as I said, we are running low at the minute, hence the freezer meal and the random mushrooms. But that's what I'm having for dinner. Don't usually have dinner this early on, but I have switched up my routine recently due to Charlie working in outpatients. So I'm gonna get started by cooking dinner. Really shouldn't take too long, and I'll catch up with you afterwards. If you're a regular viewer, then I think you'll know by now that we always watch telly when we're eating our dinner. Today's choice was YouTube, and we watched Caitlin and Leah. After dinner, I headed straight into the kitchen to tidy up by loading the dishwasher and wiping down the sides. Usually around 6 o'clock, I tend to head back upstairs and finish off any university work that I was concentrating on. On this particular day, I was rereading through the transcripts for my research methods assignment. I found these really interesting, so I wanted to refamiliarise myself with them. I then moved on to looking at the assignment brief and rubrics for this particular assignment, and was really impressed to find out that they outlined what we needed to include in each section, as we literally never ever get that much support, so that was great. And then eventually it was time to shut down the laptop and head out. Okay, so excuse the weird lighting, but uni work is done, and the exciting thing that I was doing on my evenings, which I said I was going to tell you about earlier, is I'm actually driving. I was going to say learning to drive, however I do want to clarify, I have a full driver's licence. I passed my test in March 2017 and just haven't been driving a car since. So I really need to start getting back into driving. I'm now currently insured on Charlie's car and have been for about 5 months, to be honest, and we've been meaning for me to try and practice on car parks and things for ages. I went out for my first little driving session like 2 days ago, and to be honest, I think I did pretty well. And we've just driven to like the retail park near the Rico Arena in Coventry, and we're down the other end, like not near Tesco, near like Currys, Decathlon, Next, all the places that are shut basically. So we've got a very empty car park around us, and I'm just going to be doing the basics, moving forward, moving backwards, driving around in a square, because I really need to get a car by the end of this year potentially. So it's important for me to just try and build up like my skills again. If I need to at some point, I will get lessons like from an instructor. I think for things like going up hills and parking, that would be really beneficial. But for now, I think I can start off on these little car parks, and then in a few sessions time go on really quiet roads around like our area. And yeah, it's just exciting because it's been such a long time since I've driven. I'm finally insured on Charlie's car, and it just feels like a step in the right direction. It's something that I wanted to accomplish this year. If you watched my 2021 resolution video, driving was one of the goals of mine, so it feels good to finally be doing that. I might insert a few clips of me driving around if I get Charlie to film them, but it depends how it goes. There could be tears, there could be shouting, there could be screaming, but the other day we were fairly calm and it was fine, so we'll see how it goes. If not, I'll catch up with you a little bit later. So I know I said I'd record some clips of me driving, but in all honesty, I was just concentrating on what I needed to do and completely forgot about the camera. But when I came back, I decided to have a bath and use the Snow Fairy bath bomb that I had left over from Christmas. After my bath, I cream my legs using the Body Shop Plum body butter and moisturise my face before brushing out my hair, taking my pill and setting my alarms for the next day so that Charlie isn't late for work. And just like that, it is time to wind down and get ready for bed. I spent way too long in the bath, which is just so unlike me. I was in there for just over an hour, and I even had to refill it and put more hot water in, but I just really had a nice time in there. That Snow Fairy bath bomb was so moisturising, I feel so soft afterwards. I would like to tell you all that I'm about to sit here and read my book, because that was my plan. I'm wanting to start this book that my friend Luke got me for Christmas. It's a Philip Schofield book, and I am so excited about it, but I am getting a little bit sleepy and I don't know if I'm going to really manage to read too much of it. And when I start reading a new book, I like to read like a chapter or 2 or 3 if it's good and I'm getting into it. So I think I'll save that for another night and just wind down by playing on my phone, which I know people really don't advise, but I am one of those people that looks at their phone first thing and looks at their phone last thing. So I'll probably just go through, check some socials and head off to bed after that. It's 10:15 for reference, so not a late night at all. Really impressed with that. I'm so happy that we finally managed to sort out our sleeping patterns after so long. But yeah, hope you enjoyed watching my evening routine as a psychology master's student. If you did, then please don't forget to give it a like, comment and subscribe down below. And don't forget, I'll also be linking the morning routine and day in the life of a psychology master's student in the description box as well, so feel free to head over there and check those out. And other than that, I look forward to seeing you all very soon in the new video. Good night.